guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be another eBay haul, and I did one of these videos before already, so I'll link that video down below. And today I am going to have mostly nail related items, so if that's not something that you're interested in, then you might want to just click out of this video because there is mostly nail related. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So the first item is this nail clipper. And these are the types that you usually see in nail salons. They are the ones that they use to cut your nail tips. And I just picked this up because sometimes I use nail tips and I glue them on. So I use this to cut the excess, or you know, to cut the length off. So there's really not much to say about it. They work pretty well. I mean, they're not extremely sturdy or heavy duty, but they do the job. Next up are these nail foils, and it's a set of, I believe it's a set of 10 or maybe 12, but I didn't want to pick all of them up, so I only took out these 3. So they come in this little jar like this, and basically it's just a little strip of foil. And I've used a few of them. I don't know if I've used this one, but I think I have because it looks like I cut it. But it's basically, you know, it's pretty decent length. You get a good amount, so you're probably not going to use the entire thing anytime soon. So these are the, they give you like a metallic effect. You can use a base polish underneath, or you can just use this. And what you do is you place this on your nail, and then as you know, remove it, it leaves the green pattern or whatever other metallic foil you are using. So it gives a pretty cool effect. So they're nice, and you get quite a bunch and a lot of different colors. And to use with that, I did get this separately, and this is the Star Glue. I didn't get it together, like it didn't come in the set. I have seen sets that come together with the glue already, but I didn't purchase mine separately. So I'll link the one that I got below, and I also look for the sets in case you just need the glue or in case you just need the foil. But I did try using just regular glue, like Elmer's glue. It didn't really work. So this works really well. I have tried it. You just have to, you put a layer, and then it's a little opaque, and then when it dries clear, you attach the foil, remove it, and then it leaves the foil behind. Next up is a set of 12 nail art brushes, and these are all the same. It just came in a set, so you're not getting like different size tips. They're fairly all pretty much the same. And I basically just got this to, you know, if I wanted to do any detailed nail art. I have yet to use these, but I mean, it looks like the tip is very fine, so I think it'll do a really good job if you really want to get in there and do some really detailed work. I also am thinking about using, because I have so many, of using this for eyeliner. If you're someone that likes to use gel eyeliner and you like a really thin brush, these are really nice for that, and I can just tell by looking at how thin they are. The next one is probably going to be really difficult to see, but it's a set of 10 detailed 3D nail art, and basically you would glue these on your nails, or if you're wearing, you know, like fake nails, you can do that too. But it's very tiny, so let me just see if I can get that in frame. It looks like that. Like I said, it's very small, so it may not show up, but if I can't quite get it, I will take a better shot of it and insert it in this section. And these look really nice. I don't know if you've seen, you know, a lot of Pinterest or Instagram photos of nails. They have like 3D stuff going on, so I just, you know, decided to buy a pack in case I wanted to get fancy. The next one is this powder puff, and to be honest with you, I thought this was going to be a lot bigger. It's basically just a, you know, powder puff. It's quite firm, and I don't know, it's a little chubby, and it's got the little ribbon here. I thought I could get this just to kind of use, like if I'm doing my makeup and I don't want to mess it up, or if I'm doing somebody else's makeup, but it's not really that large. It's not the big one that I thought I was getting, but I'll just, you know, use it for something else, or, you know, maybe if I use it on this finger, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. I haven't used these yet, and all I wanted to use these for is just to kind of rest my fingers on, you know, someone's face That way I don't mess up the makeup that I have already applied. Then I picked up this nail drill, and it comes with the power supply, so it's not like a battery operated, but this part does come off, but it is electrical, which is nice. It's not like a cheap battery ones. The battery ones don't tend to work that well. And even though this is not like, you know, a pro type of nail drill, it's good for at home if you do your own nails, or even if you want to just file your nails or remove acrylic or gel polish or anything like that that doesn't require like a pro type of drill. And I have used this, and I find it to work pretty nice. So I don't mind it. I mean, obviously if you're a pro and you're trying to do like a whole bunch of people's nails, this is not going to be a good thing for that, because it's probably not going to last that long. And then it does come with like extra drill bit and some, what are these called? I'm not sure what these little ones are called, but these are like file type ones. Sandpaper? I don't know. And you can attach that to the tip, to this piece here, and use that. So it comes with a whole bunch of little different detailed drill bits. So I mean, this is good for like getting underneath the nail, clean it up, and all of that fancy stuff. Okay, so then I picked up a set of nail tips, I guess these are called, and you get a bunch, and they did pack them separately with the number of the size that you're getting. You know, the typical nail sizes. So from 0 to 9. So which is the typical nail sizes that you would get like in fake nails tips and things of that nature. These are like a French tip, and it has this little handle here that you can grab and then glue it on your nail this way. And then once you glue it, you detach this part. Now these are not intended to extend the length of your nail, but to create a more of a French tip. And then you can just put like a gel overlay on top or acrylic to just kind of seal it off, and you get an instant French manicure without having to paint your nails. And I like using these not so much for my fingernails, but I like using these for my toes, because I feel like it lasts longer on the toes, because I mean, any polish really lasts longer on the toes, but I just like the way that it looks on my toes, and my nails don't grow very long, and since it doesn't give you a length, I don't really like using it on my fingernails. I like it for my toes. Okay, and the last item is these brushes here, and it's a set of 7 brushes, and I have used them, so sorry, they are a little bit dirty. I think I've used all of them except this one. So this is kind of like a eyeliner, but it's a little thicker, so I probably wouldn't use it for that, but I could use it for my inner corners. And then same thing with this one. It's kind of like a pencil brush, but it's very, very thin. It's not like your typical pencil brush, but it works well for your inner corners, and that's what I used it for. And then you have this one here. It's like a shader, almost like a MAC 239, but it's a little longer. And you can use this to pack on color. And then this is like another eyeliner, I would say, but it is a little longer than the norm, but you could also use this for concealer. I use a similar brush like this to clean up underneath my eyebrows, so I put the concealer or highlighting pencil underneath and clean it up or fade it out with a pencil like this, or a brush like this, I should say. And then you have your blending brush. This is kind of like a blending brush also, more so like the 217, not quite exactly, but similar, of like a MAC 217. And then this is another blending brush. Like this one is quite stiff. I found that this one was pretty stiff. This one was not too bad. It wasn't as stiff, so I liked for getting into like the crease area. And my favorite out of all of them was this one right here, because it's pretty soft and it doesn't like poke your eye, and I like that it's a little more narrow than the other pencils that are, I keep calling it pencil, other brushes that I have, and since I have hooded eyes, it is nice to get the crease color and blend it out at the same time. So I mean, it's a pretty decent set considering that I think this was only like $234 or $259, some crazy number like that. And they're decent brushes, but like I said, this one is pretty stiff, so you know, if you're sensitive to, you know, things like that, it does poke you a little bit. And I found that it kind of picked up the color on the shadow. It kind of like made it more powdery because it's so stiff, so it's picking up a lot of the powders in the shadow. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So this video this time around was pretty quick because I was trying not to make a long video like my last one. I do have more stuff on the way. I have a few here, but I don't know if to do like a video. I like to keep this or I like to add 10 items so that way you guys have a little bit of a variety. And if you want to check them out, I will link them down below just like I did in the other video. And I think that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned. Please subscribe. I will be doing a lot more of these eBay types of videos, so make sure you subscribe and click that like button. And until next time, bye.
Hey, no, 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 hey.